Millionaire didn't know he had a child until a humble mother brought her daughter to a job interview. Chapter 1. The Interview. Ethan Caldwell, tech mogul and CEO of Nexus Innovations, leaned back in his office chair, scanning resumes. His company's latest hiring round was grueling, but he insisted on personally interviewing candidates for the lead data analyst role. The next applicant, Maria Torres, had an unpolished resume but glowing references from a community college professor. Ethan was intrigued. Maria entered, her modest dress a stark contrast to the sleek office. Trailing her was a shy, 12-year-old girl clutching a worn notebook. "My daughter, Sophia," Maria explained, her voice steady but nervous. "The sitter canceled, and I couldn't leave her alone." Ethan nodded, unfazed. Single parents weren't uncommon in his applicant pool. The interview began, Maria's sharp answers impressing him. But his eyes kept drifting to Sophia, who sketched quietly. Something about her dark curls and focused expression felt eerily familiar. When she glanced up, her green eyes, his eyes locked with his, sending a chill down his spine. Chapter 2. The Truth. After the interview, Ethan couldn't shake the unease. Maria's competence earned her a second-round callback. But it was Sophia's face that haunted him. He called his old college friend, now a private investigator, to dig into Maria's background. Guilt nodded him, but he needed answers. That evening, Maria sat Sophia down at their small apartment. "Why did you keep staring at that man, Mia?" she asked. Sophia shrugged, showing her sketch a portrait of Ethan, uncanny in detail. Maria's hands trembled. She hadn't seen Ethan in 13 years, not since their fleeting summer. Romance ended abruptly when he moved cross-country for his startup. She hadn't known she was pregnant until after he was gone, and pride kept her from chasing him. But Sophia's eyes, her mannerisms, Maria could no longer deny the truth. She resolved to tell Ethan, not for money, but for Sophia's sake. Chapter 3. The Resolution. Ethan's investigator confirmed it. Maria had raised Sophia alone, scraping by as a single mother. The timeline matched their college fling. Stunned, Ethan requested a meeting with Maria, this time at a quiet cafe. Sophia stayed home. Unaware of the storm brewing, Maria arrived, her face a mix of defiance and fear. "Sophia's yours," she said before Ethan could speak. "I didn't tell you because I didn't want your pity or your wealth." But she's starting to ask questions. Ethan's throat tightened. He thought of his empty penthouse, his relentless work, the family he'd never built. "I want to know her," he said softly. "Not to take her, just to be there." Maria nodded, tears falling. They agreed to introduce Sophia to Ethan gradually, as a friend first. That night, Ethan stared at a photo Maria gave him, Sophia's first school picture. He smiled, a weight lifting. For the first time, his millions felt secondary to the chance to be a father. Chapter 4. First Steps. Sophia sat cross-legged on the living room floor, her sketchbook open to a new page. Maria knelt beside her, heart pounding. "There's someone I want you to meet, Mia," she said, her voice soft but firm. "His name's Ethan. He's someone important from my past." Sophia's pencil paused, her green eyes narrowing with curiosity. "Is he why you've been so quiet lately?" she asked. Maria nodded, unable to explain fully yet. The next weekend, Ethan met them at a local park, a neutral ground Maria had chosen. He brought a small gift, a set of colored pencils for Sophia, based on Maria's tip about her love for art. Nervous, Ethan felt the weight of fatherhood heavier than any corporate deal. Sophia approached warily, clutching her sketchbook. "You're the man from the office," she said, recognizing him. Ethan crouched to her level, smiling. "Yeah, I saw your drawing. You're really talented." They walked to the pond, Maria guiding the conversation while Ethan asked Sophia about her art and school. Her replies were short, cautious, but each word felt like a step forward. Sophia sketched a duck on the water, and Ethan ventured, "I'd like to see you again." "Sophia, maybe we can draw together sometime." Sophia glanced at Maria, then back at him. "Maybe," she said softly. As they parted, Ethan caught Maria's eye, silently vowing to take it slow. Maria felt a flicker of hope they might become a family, not defined by Ethan's wealth, but by trust. Chapter 5. A New Picture. Weeks passed, and Ethan became a quiet presence in Sophia's life. He joined them for small outings, ice cream runs, a trip to an art gallery, always careful not to overwhelm her. Maria watched Sophia warm to him, her sketches now including Ethan's lopsided smile or his awkward attempts to draw alongside her. But doubts lingered. Maria had started her new role at Nexus Innovations, and whispers among colleagues about her connection to the CEO stirred unease. She feared Sophia might hear rumors before they could tell her the truth. One evening, Maria and Ethan met at her apartment to discuss how to tell Sophia he was her father. Sophia, supposed to be in her room, overheard from the hallway. "Is that why you look like me?" she asked, stepping forward, her voice trembling. Maria froze, but Ethan knelt down, steady. "Yes, Sophia, I didn't know about you until recently, but I'm so glad I do now. I want to be your dad, if you'll let me." Sophia clutched her sketchbook, eyes glistening. "You won't leave again, will you?" she whispered. Ethan's heart broke at the question. "Never," he promised. Maria joined them, wrapping Sophia in a hug. "We'll figure this out together," she said. Sophia nodded, then handed Ethan a drawing, a family portrait of 3 figures by a pond. Their hands linked. Months later, Ethan moved closer to Maria's neighborhood, trading his penthouse for a simpler home. He and Sophia painted her new art room together, laughing over spilled paint. Maria, thriving at Nexus, found balance between work and family. The portrait hung above their fireplace, a symbol of their new beginning, not perfect, but theirs.